Welcome to Mora FC. It is what it is. There are two ways to achieve this beautiful pocket, and I'm going to explain both of them for you. We're going to do both of them for you. I'm going to explain every tips, every tricks that you need achieving this beautiful pocket, what to do and what not to do, the right thing to do and the wrong thing you should have to do. If you're new to the channel, please do want to subscribe, like and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Mora FC. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Mora FC, it is what. Like I said, I'm going to give you all the tips, the tricks that you need in achieving the best results. Like I said, there are two ways. It's better to have two knowledge than to have one knowledge on how to do stuff. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So I'm going to use 4.5 by 6 inches. This is 4.5 and the length is 6 inches. You can make it 5.5 or 5 inches by length. Pocket don't have actual size. It depends where you want to put it. If you look at the size of it, how cute it is, then you just have to use it. You can use 5 inches by 5 inches or 5 inches by 5.5 inches. Do you understand? And this pocket also have three sections. We have the bottom side, and we have the upper side, and we have the middle side. So you can divide your pocket into three, which is the most important. You can divide it into three, and the middle part you can either make it small or make it big. It's up to you. Decide on this part, then you divide it into three. So when you look at the bed at the top and the bottom, I'm going to use 1/4 of an inch. If you make your pocket like 6 inches by 6 inches, you need to go by 1.5 or 2 inches over there. I'm making 1/4 here. So looking at this, they will determine you how big, how small you want the inside box to be. Do you understand? The inside design, how big, how small you want it to be. So I'm going to fold it into two like this. Then we cut a straight line over here. You can measure 1/2 inch here or 1/2 inch here, then you cut it, connect it, then you cut it. Or you can measure 1 inch or 3/4, then you just have to have a straight line cut over there. It's better to have two knowledge on how to do things differently than to have one knowledge. And I'm gonna give you all this one, all the tips, all the tricks that you need in achieving this, the best results of it. I'm telling you. I'm going to break it down the simplest and the easiest and step by step for you to know which one you choose that you prefer, that you're going to prefer. Do you understand? So we're going to do the bottom side. If you look at the pocket at the corner there, you can see where the arrow shows the bottom. That's what we're going to do right now. You should look at the way I'm going to fold it. There's some tips here that you should know. I'll fold the top one first. You make sure when you are folding this way, then I open, then I fold. You make sure you let it fall exactly at the tip of the fusing that you just put. Sometimes you're going to fold it this way, and there will be a little bit of space like 0.1 or 0.2 away from the fusing. So after this, I'm gonna blend it in at the tip of it. Then I'll blend this side also, so that when I fold, there will not be any fabric poking out. It's not any fabric showing out. It's gonna fall exactly inside as I wanted it. So in the situation whereby you fold and some parts of the fabric is showing out, and you just have to cut it out. You can see that nothing is really showing out. After blending it in, everything just fall inside exactly. So when you do it and some parts just showing out, and you just have to take your scissors and just cut that part off from that part. So second, we are going to the top side. The top one, there are two ways to go by this part. There are two ways to go, and I'm going to explain both of them for you. Please listen carefully. There are two ways to deal with this side. If you look at the design at the top, we are dealing with the sign at the top there. You can see we are in the top part. So I'm using 1/4, like I said, 1/4. So you're going to mark your 1/4 over here. Then you draw a straight line. You're going to sew from the top to the bottom. You can see I've done that. You can see I've done that. So you make a notch here. We're going to fold. You're going to open. You can go by this way. Do you understand? I'm not going to by this way. I have the second method. I like the second method than this first method. So you trim this part off, and you trim. So you're gonna have something like this. You can see. Then you just have to put your fusing on it like this. Then you iron it. I prefer the second method than this one. To me, I prefer the second method. So you just draw a 1/4 of an inch here. Just draw a line. Then you come here, you measure 1/2 inch at the top and 1/2 inch at the side also. Then you connect it to the center. Do you understand? You connect it to the center. Then you just go to the sewing machine. You just sew from here to here. Do you understand? You sew from this line, only from this line. After that, you just flip it out. You can see I've done that, so I'm just going to cut it. Then after that, you flip it out. Like I said, that's how you want to achieve that one. I have put that one aside. I like this second method. This one is what I like. So I'm just cutting my 1/4 of my fusing. Then we're going to fold into 2. We just have to give it a small shape here to form an arrow over there. You make sure it's straight. You make sure they are straight, a nice curve. Then you just have to put it this way. Like I said, I like this one than the first one that we did. So looking at something, you can see at the top side where the arrow is, I have left a lot of space over there. Do leave a lot of space over there, because if you trim it out to small, then you're going to put the fusing there. But 2 days later, you can see that fusing going to open. Do you understand? That fusing open. So make sure at the top there, you leave a lot of space as I did. Do you understand? So when you fold it this way, it should normally go inside a lot. You know, it's going to help you a lot. I'm telling you. If you trim it a little bit, and you put a fusing over there, you're gonna see that after putting it there, the person will wash it out for 2 days or 3 days or 1 week. You're gonna see that fusing, that arrow side will pop out, and you are destroying your work. Do you understand? So you left a lot of space at the top there. You can see how I've left the space. So when you fold it this way, you can see that it's gonna fall inside. Are you seeing what I'm doing? So there's no need of putting a fusing at the tip of it. Like when you're folding, like I said, you make sure it falls exactly at the tip of it. You can see here, there's a mistake there, so I need to correct that part to let it fall exactly at the tip of it. You can see at the top side of the arrow, I left a lot of space there. So you make sure you leave a lot of space, like 1 inch or 1/4 of an inch space at the top there. So when you fold it this way, you get the best results. You see how beautiful it is? So I prefer this one than the other one. This one, there's no sewing, there's nothing here. Have you seen? Everything has become beautiful. Everything is inside. So thirdly, we are going to deal with the third one. That's the box in between. This also have a 2 style. This also have a 2 style. You're going to make yours like 1/2 of an inch or 0.7. You make it 1/2 of an inch or 0.7. So you can just fold it. Then you just want and top stitch it. After that, you just flip it. Then you get something like this. For this, you don't need to put fusing on it, because we sew, then you flip it, then you're going to get something like this. You're going to use that one, or we're going to go by this part also. This one, like I said, there are two, so I'll just show you one, and this is another second method I want to show you. We want the belt to be 1/2 inch or 0.7 inches, so you just have to mark your 0.7 inches. You can choose the sewing part or you can choose this method. They are all going to give you the best results. So let's check. You can see we have 0.7. You can make it 0.5 if you want. So you're going to trim this part off. Be careful when trimming this part off. I'll show you something here. I just clean everything out to show you something. So you can see that you have to let it overlap on each other. Let it overlap on each other so that you get the best results. Let it overlap on each other. So this is what I use. I don't like this one. I like this method that I'm using right now. So you're going to start folding from this part. You make sure, like I said, you make sure it falls exactly at the tip of the fusing. If you are new to the channel, please do watch, subscribe, like and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Morai FC. Give me a thumbs up, Charlie. If you're feeling it, I'm giving you all the knowledge and the wisdom how to blend this one in, how to go by your own style, how to achieve the best results of it. So give me a thumbs up, share, tell a friend to tell a friend about Morai FC. It is what it is. So when I get to the top there, you can see I'm just blending it in a little bit. Also that part, not too much, just a small blending at the top there where there's no fusing. After that, I just have to check if you have gotten it exactly at the tip of the fusing. My folding at the tip was too much, so I need to reopen it a little bit. So I put fusing here. This fusing, you can decide to put it there, you can decide not to put it there, because we're going to top stitch at that part and it's going to hold that part. So you can either put fusing there or you don't have to put fusing there. You're gonna know. There's something I want to explain. Like I said earlier, you're going to divide. I'm checking if my phone is still recording. You're going to divide your pocket into 3. You decide the middle part if you want it to be small or you want it to be big. Do you understand? So you divide. If you want it to be small, that means the top and the bottom side is supposed to be longer than the inside. So let's say you have 3 inches, 6 inches divided by 2. That means you're going to make the top 2 inches, 2.5 at the bottom and 2.5 at the top, and that will give you a small box inside. Do you understand? Then you divide this one into 2. You make sure you place it exactly at the middle. You fold your pocket into 2. Then you fold the design, the band, this one into 2 to let it fall exactly at the middle. You make sure you text everything here before you go to the sewing machine to show you another tips there. It's very important. You can see that you just have to check everything here and see if you are on the right track. So you're going to have something like this. You fold into 2, you make sure it falls, you check the center of it. You need to place it exactly at the center. So you need to check the center of it, then you put it there. It's very important. I'm going to place this one exactly at the center. On that band also, you need to divide it by 2 so that you know you are placing it exactly at the center. You're going to place this one there, then you're going to string it in like this. Do you understand? So I'm going to put some gum over here just to hold it down, placing it in between. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like and share, tell a friend to tell a friend. The only thing that you can do to make me happy is to give me a thumbs up. You comment, then you share. A lot of people also benefit. I'm giving you all the tips and tricks that you need to help you all out. Like I said, this design is the box at the middle. It's up to you to make it small. It's up to you to make it equal sizes as you want. You're still gonna get the best results. So let's go to the sewing machine. Then we show you the tips that you really need to pay attention. So we are going to start at the bottom side. You can see I've opened the folding that we did. So you're going to place it the wrong side, supposed to face up. You just have to put it in like this. Simple. The wrong side of the band, that look like a birch hook, you have to let the wrong side face up. So you're going to have something like this. You make sure you place it exactly at the center. You can see I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time here to fix everything to fall exactly at the center. You make sure they are straight, they are equal. You hold it. The band that you put, the loop, you make sure they are straight. Do you understand? On the same line. Don't let one come down and one go up. They have to be on the same line. Do you understand? They have to be on the same straight line. You can see I've opened the folding at the bottom. So what we're going to do is that we fold here back by iron. You can use your hand, or you just go to the iron board and just iron it back. You're going to give it a smooth place. So look at here, it's important. This part is very important. I'm just turning it for you to see clearly. You just have to fold it this way. When folding it away, don't fold it to overlap. You have to fold it to let it fall exactly at the tip of it. Don't open, let a space shows here. Do you understand? Just let it fall exactly at the tip of it. After that, you just iron it. So let me go and iron it and come back. I've done that. So you can see I've ironed it. It has fallen exactly at the tip of it. Don't let it overlap on each other. Let them kiss. This is a perfection. A beautiful kiss. Let them kiss. It is what it is. More IFC. It is what it is. So after ironing, you can see that all the lines will come perfectly. So we're going to place this one exactly at the center. Also, you check that one. Also is very important. You make sure they are lining up. It falls exactly at the center. You just hold. Look at what I'm doing. You just hold. Then you sew. Show you. Just have to make sure that you are sewing exactly. You want to see that there's a line over there. You make sure that you come just 0.1 away from the line. Do you understand? You sew 0.1 away from the line that has formed there. It will give you a best result. Don't sew exactly on the. So you blend this one also in like this. You can see I'm taking my time here. You blend this one. After blending this one, then you have to put the top there. You need to take your time here to get the best results. You just have to put it like this. You need to check and see that that part is okay. It falls exactly at the tip. Then you top stitch on that one. Just have to make a double stitching over there to hold it down. Just a double stitching, like half-inch double stitching or quarter of an inch double stitching. Then you hold that part. Then after that, you come to this side also. You blend it in. If it is too long, just chop someone off. Then just blend it in like this. You make sure it falls exactly on the straight line. Do you understand? They have to be the same thing. Then you just have to check. If you check it this way, you see there's a space there. You need to correct that space. You can see I'm correcting that space. There was a little small space over there, so I need to correct that space. So after you have gotten everything right, you check and see it has formed beautifully. Then you hold it with your hands, don't let it shake. Then you also do a stitching also there, like 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 of an inch double stitching. We are not rushing, we're trying to get the best results of it. So you can see that after we top stitch at that part, it has hold this part, it has hold that part. So when you flip it this way, you're gonna see that you have gotten the best results, what we are looking for. So beautiful, so easy. So right now, what is left for us to go to the iron, and we iron. You can see how beautiful it is. We iron it. There's something here I want to show you as well. Let's go to the iron board and I'll show you something. It's important because we're trying to get the best results of it. We don't want no customer to come back and say blah 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 stuff. So get your hemming gum. Then if you want that part to be standing there, it's up to you. If you want it to be standing, it's up to you. You don't need to put the hemming gum over there. This part that I put in the hemming gum, just an option. This part here at the top side. But this part, if you want your design to be standing, don't put hemming gum there. But if you want your design, that part to lay flat, then you put the hemming gum there so that it lay flat. You feeling it? If you want your design to lay flat on the pocket, you just put hemming gum there to secure that part so that it will lay flat. But if you don't want it to lay flat, don't put the hemming gum over there. You just have to leave it there. You're going to see that it stands like standing. There's a space over there. So these are the two options that you can do. Please give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, subscribe, like and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Mora, so you can see how beautiful the thing is. So you can see everything as matched exactly at the center, the mark that we did at the center. So you can see that you get the best results of it. So it left with your bottoms. It left for us to put bottoms over there. So let me grab my bottoms konko. My bottoms konko. Oh, my bottoms bow. Here's my bottoms konko. Oh, bow. It is what it is. So you just have to look any design bottoms that you want, that you want to use. These buttons are different, so you just have to pick the design one that you want. Do you understand? Then we can put black there. So let's put black and let's see. So you can see how black it is. So you can put a black there if you want. You can put a designable ash color there if you want. You can put any design, any design buttons that you want. You can see when I put the black there, you can see how beautiful it is. So let me change the black, then put another different color for you to see. I was looking for a certain button, so I think that I have only one on that one. I don't have the other ones, so let me remove it and put this one also there. So I think I'll go by this one. Thank you for watching. If you are a returner subscriber, I will appreciate you return. This is your home, Mora FC. It is what it is, always here just have to, you know how to stitch a button, so you just have to follow the same procedure, then you achieve the best of it. You can see this is very beautiful and easy. I've given all the details. More IFC. God bless you all. It is what it is.